Stand up, please. Greet to the teacher.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm good. How are you today? Okay, everyone sit down, please. Do you have any homework for today? Yes. You need to bring a picture of you in the place that you choose to be described today, right? Yeah. Well, before we start our lesson today, let me check you all. Anyone absent for today? Ada yang nggak masuk hari ini? Ada ya? Aurel, oke, Axel Juan, Eduardo, oke, Elizabeth Vika, Vivi, present, Yuan, good, okay, all done. For today we have 3 students who are sick, ya. Anak-anak jaga kesehatan, musimnya sedang tidak baik ya. Okay. Well, today we are going to continue for our discussing last meeting. It is about, do you still remember? About what? What kind of text? Descriptive. Yeah. Last meeting we have discussed about descriptive text, and you have fun activity last meeting in guessing what your friend are reading about descriptive text, ya. Kemarin kita sudah belajar tentang descriptive text yang kalian sudah diskusikan dalam kelompok dalam bentuk permainan kemarin ya. Oke, hari ini kita akan melanjutkan ya. We are going to continue for our discussion about descriptive text ya. Okay, if last meeting we have learned in reading skill, today we are going to learn how to write, ya, how to write. Bagaimana menulis descriptive text dengan baik. So, today Memona going to divide you in a group into 5 groups, and you are already in your group, ya. Semuanya sudah masuk di dalam kelompoknya masing-masing. Here Ma'am Una have a text, a kind of text. Is it clear enough for you to be read? Kelihatan? Bisa dibaca ya, yang di depan ya? Ya. Okay. Okay, everyone please pay attention to this text that I'm gonna share to you. What is the title of the text? My Mother. Ya, My Mother. When you read this title, it must be you remember your mom, right? Okay. Now, before we continue further, last meeting Memona have explained about the generic structure of descriptive text. Okay, how many generic structure in descriptive text? How many part? Ada 2. Apa saja? First one is identification. The second one is description. Now, we are going to study this text entitled My Mother. Ya. Oke, semuanya coba perhatikan di sini ya. Oke. Okay, please prepare your book before we are going to discuss. If you find any difficult word here, you may mention and find the meaning. Ya, kalau nanti ketemu kata-kata sulit yang kalian nggak tahu, kalian bisa tuliskan untuk menambah kosakatanya ya. Okay, for the first paragraph. Okay, Elizabeth, can you read a lot for the first paragraph, please? Yeah.
My mother, during winter, mother always wears a flannel gray and red plaid jacket. The jacket is vintage, a bit faded, and has a faint, musky smell. Sways slightly as she walks.
Thank you. Applause for Elizabeth. Okay. For the first paragraph, we see during the winter, mother always wear a flannel gray and red plaid jacket. Apa yang selalu dia kenakan? Apa? Always wears a flannel gray and red plaid jacket. Ya, mengenakan apa? Jaket. Warnanya apa? What is the color? Ya, gray and red plaid jacket. The jacket is vintage. Anyone knows what vintage mean? Vintage itu gimana sih? Kalian kan biasanya lagi ini ya, sukanya yang vintage gitu ya. Oke, vintage itu apa sih pengertiannya? Old fashion gitu ya, yang kesannya lama-lama, jadul-jadul gitu ya, vintage ya. The jacket is vintage, a bit faded and has a vent. Ya, what does faded mean? Anyone knows what faded mean? Pudar, apa namanya? Bula in Javanese ya. Kalau jaketnya sudah bula, sudah warnanya sudah pudar ya. And has a vent, masih smell. Ya, ada smells. She once told me that the antique cameo brought pin to her collar was a reminder of her grandmother who had passed away when she was just a small child. Dia apa? Told me, pernah bercerita kepadaku, kepada saya, that the antique cameo brought pin, ya, dia punya pin yang ada di jaketnya dia, yang dia letakkan, yang mom letakkan di collar. What collar mean? This one collar, kerah ya. Was a reminder, menjadi apa? Pengingat of her grandmother who had passed away when she was just a small child. Itu mengingatkan kepada siapa? Neneknya. Berarti kalau neneknya mama, siapanya kita? Buyutnya gitu ya. Ada yang masih punya buyut di sini? Masih punya? Wah, great ya. Harus bersyukur ya. Masih ketemu buyutnya. Oke. Grandma. Her grandma who had passed away ya, when she was just a small child. Jadi omanya mama ini ya, my mother ini passed away. Ya, sudah dipanggil Tuhan, sudah meninggal ketika my mother just a small child, masih kecil. A small silver filigree button ya. What is button means? Kancingnya ya, hung loosely from her right wrist and sways slightly as she walked ya. Oke, itu menunjukkan apa yang dia kenakan di situ. Nah, berarti bisa kita lihat, kalau kita membaca ini seolah-olah kita membayangkan, kita melihat itu, the color, the jacket, the pin gitu ya. Oke, second paragraph. Second paragraph. Bisa terlihat jelas? Okay, anyone can read this loud? Ella, could you help me please?
My mother's hands are small and dainty. The rose gold wedding ring she wears on the middle finger of her right hand sparkles brightly when the light hits it just right. Her hands are soft and neatly manicured. I love holding her hand and the feeling of comfort that comes when she squeezes mine warmly while we watch TV. Mom is a fantastic cook. Every Saturday morning, I wake to the sizzling sound of hickory smoked bacon and smells of blueberry pancakes pleasantly wafting in the air.
Okay, good job, good reading. In the second paragraph, we can see my mother hands are small and dainty. What does it mean? Apa artinya? My mother hands are small and dainty. Anyone knows what dainty is? Is it new word for you? Ya, coba dicari sekarang. What is dainty mean? Dainty itu apa sih artinya? Kalau sudah ada ketemu kata baru, you may write down on your book. Itu jadi kosakata yang kalian bisa pelajari nanti. Ya, kosakata baru dainty. What does it mean dainty? You may use your dictionary on your cell phone. Ditulis ya, mention, write down on your book. Jadi kalau ketemu lagi this vocab, you remember, oh this is the meaning of dainty. My mother hands are small and dainty. Okay. The second one, the rose gold wedding ring she wears on the middle finger of her right hand sparkles brightly when the light hit it just right. Yang kedua apa? Wedding ring. Nah, wedding ringnya, what is the wedding ring color? Rose gold, ya. The rose gold wedding ring she wears on the middle finger of her right hand, di tangan mana? And her hand sparkles brightly when the light hit it just right. Nah, ketika kena sinar tepat di cincinnya, apa? Spark brightly, ya, cincinnya berkilauan gitu ya. Nah, her hand are soft. Tangannya lembut, berarti ini kalau sense maksudnya di apa? Touch, lembut tangannya ya. Her hand are soft and neatly manicured. Neatly apa? Neat. Rapi ya. Neatly manicured. Kukunya enggak panjang-panjang, kukunya di manicure rapi ya, dipotong dengan bagus ya, dengan rapi. Mom is a fantastic cook. Every Saturday morning, I wake to the sizzling sound. Nah, sizzling sound. Nah, ini masuknya di apa? Kalau five sense? Sounds ya. Nah, mendengar sizzling sound of hickory smoked bacon. Nah, Mama sedang masak bacon. And smell of blueberry pancakes. Nah, enak ya, Saturday morning pagi-pagi. Mama sudah masak, kita dengar di dapur mamah masak apa gitu ya, kita bisa cium baunya, aroma makanannya ya, pleasantly wafting in the air ya, aromanya kecium di udara di sekitar kita gitu ya. So student, please pay attention once more to this text. In this text entitled My Mother, you just read description ya, descriptive text about my mother. Please mention what you find in the text in 5-sense descriptive writing that include sensory details yang di dalam teks tadi. Nah, tadi kita bisa ada mendengar suara, kemudian we can touch mom's hand softly. Terus ada apa lagi tadi ya? You can see the touch, taste, sound, smell, and sight in the text. Please find those 5 sense of touch, taste, sound, smell, and sight in the text. Ya. Kemudian kalian tuliskan di situ. Which one is belong to sight? Which one is belong to smell? Which one is belong to hearing or sounds, taste or touch? Bisa? Of sight, ya. Okay, what do you find in the sense of sight in the text? Yang sight apa saja? Okay, Mita.
My mother always wears a flannel gray and red. My mother always wears a flannel gray and red.
During the winter, mother always wear flannel gray and red Now from group of smells. Do you find any smell sense there in the text?
Smells of blueberry pancakes.
And smells of blueberry pancakes. You can imagine the smell of blueberry pancakes. Good job for Elbe from group of smell. Next one, group of touch.
First, my mother's hands are small and dainty. Second, her hands are soft and neatly manicured.
Kalau touch itu apa yang kalian rasakan from touch? Sense of touch. Soft. Oh, yang ini mejanya kasar, ya. Oh, this one is soft. Her hands are soft and neatly manicured itu masuknya juga di side. Jadi soft itu masuknya di grup yang apa? Sense of touch. Okay, very good. Give applause for Vanessa from group of touch. Okay, I repeat once more. Namona already distribute a piece of paper for you to write down how to write 5 cents based on the picture given. Ya, based on the picture given. Tugasnya nanti dari masing-masing kelompok ada tentukan satu presenter, ya, volunteer to be a presenter. Presenter nanti akan tetap tinggal di kelompok untuk melayani teman yang lain yang datang ke kelompok kalian, ya. And you have to present what you are writing with your group there. Nah, sisanya anggota kelompoknya bisa moving ke kelompok lain. Ya, moving ke kelompok lain to find any information from the other group tentang 5 cents yang mereka tuliskan based on the picture given, unorganized ways. Now, presenternya tetap tinggal di kelompoknya masing-masing. Presenter stay still in the group, and the other student please move to find any information from the other group. Oke, stand up please. Yuk, kecuali yang tinggal tetap tinggal, nggak usah stand up ya. Silahkan moving, cari. Nah. Oke. Student, give applause for you all. So you already get information about 5 cents of your friend can describe from the picture of unorganized waste. Sudah lengkap ya, dari touch kalian sudah bikin sendiri. Kalian juga bisa dapatkan from the sense of sounds, apa? Taste, sight, and also apa satunya? Sight sama kelompok apa? Smells, ya. Now you are going to make a descriptive text, ya. You can mention also the 5 cents that we already discussed today. Harus 5-5-nya nggak, mem? Nggak harus, ya. Nah, nggak harus. Tapi kalau lebih lengkap lebih baik. Oke, may I see your picture, Vanessa? Oke. Where do you take this picture? Where did you take this picture? Di mana? Tugu Pahlawan. Oh, Museum Tugu Pahlawan. So Vanessa going to describe about Museum Tugu Pahlawan. Okay, on this picture, ya. Okay. Have you already got this paper? Sudah dapat semuanya? Okay, ya. Don't forget to write down your name, class, and number of absent, and stick your picture in the paper, ya. Ditempelkan, boleh pakai lem atau staples ya di situ. Before you are going to make your descriptive text, we are going to remember once again, there are generic structure of descriptive text. Apa saja? Identification, yaitu penjelasan secara umum apa yang kamu mau jelaskan di situ. Kalau ada tempat, you can mention the location, ya. Nah, itu tempat apa secara umum kalian bisa jelaskan singkat di the first paragraph. Kemudian the second paragraphnya kalian bisa jelaskan secara rinci deskripsi dari tempat itu. Before we are going to end our discussion and a lesson today, do you have any question about descriptive text, student? Do you have any question? No? Have you already mastered what we have discussed in these 2 meetings? Selama 2 kali pertemuan ini, kalian sudah memahami apa yang kita pelajari? Halo? Oke. Kalau memang sudah gak ada pertanyaan, sekarang ganti Memuna yang tanya. What did we learn in this 2 meeting? 2 kali pertemuan apa yang kita bahas? Pardon? Writing with 5 sense. 5 sense ada apa saja? Sound, sight, touch, smell, and also taste, ya. Apalagi selain writing with 5 sense? Pardon? How to write a descriptive text, ya. Okay, please, when you write something, especially text in English, jangan menyerah atau jangan jangan malas baca dulu ketika kalian ketemu teks panjang, ya. It's actually when you read a text, ya, teks yang panjang, dan kalian mendapatkan pertanyaan dari situ. Kalau ada tes, ada ulangan, sebenarnya jawabannya sudah ada di situ. What you need to do is only to read carefully, find information in that text, ya. Itu lebih mudah. So when you find any difficult word in a text, make sure and please find the meaning. Kalau ketemu difficult word, temukan kata-katanya supaya kosakata kalian semakin bertambah. Okay, good job student for today. You already done a good job today. Give applause for you all. Most of you are active during finding information dari kelompok 1 ke kelompok yang lainnya tadi, ya. Semuanya bisa mengikuti pelajaran dengan baik. If you don't have any question or say something, Memuna going to ask you some question before we end our class today. Did you have fun with our learning activity today? Yes. You get many information today from your friend, and also the text you make. Yeah, of course. What you can apply in our daily life through our learning activity today? Apa yang kita bisa aplikasikan yang kita bisa lakukan, tarik dari apa yang kita pelajari di kelas untuk kita lakukan di dalam kehidupan sehari-hari dari apa yang kita pelajari hari ini? Aden? Apa? Aden? Yang kelas? Teamwork ya. Ya, oke, teamwork. Tadi semuanya sudah mengerjakan bersama dengan timnya. Dimanapun kita harus selalu bekerja dengan teamwork ya, punya jiwa teamwork, nggak bekerja untuk diri sendiri, not to be individualist with ourselves. Nah, punya teamwork. Apalagi? Ya, kalian tadi mendapatkan informasi kan? Ada nggak yang informasinya hoax? Nggak ada ya. Supaya tidak mendapatkan information yang hoax, gimana? Ya harus cari ya, dicari informasinya yang betul seperti apa, begitu. Good. Nah itu yang kita bisa tarik in our daily life. Nah, please continue practicing this skill meskipun tidak ada di kelas, meskipun dalam pelajaran, dalam keseharian kita bisa lakukan terus dalam kehidupan kita sehari-hari. Okay, I think that's all for today. You can prepare yourself to continue for the next lesson. Really? You don't have any question for today? Okay, Axel, please prepare yourself. We are going to close or end our class today. Yeah.
Sit down, please. Say goodbye to the teacher.
Okay, thank you for coming my class today. See you tomorrow. Don't forget next meeting you are going to have a test for descriptive text, okay? See you and thank you.